Okay, so here I am at Riviera Shopping Center. Just a regular shopping center. I'm going to check out what's new and what's different since the last time I did a bit of a shopping center tour in Moscow. Okay, so looks like there was a called into the mall. So they cleared the mall and we're just waiting to be allowed to be let back in. It's only minus 22 outside. It's great. Glad I wore my glove. Hey, we're going in. Okay, shopping center is open and you put your clothes in the wardrobe so you don't walk around with your big heavy bulky jackets. Ooh, let's go to the food court. Okay, so that's a Himkalaya, which is where you get the Georgian dumplings. The Himkalaya, just ordered a whole bunch. Oh, they're so good. Here we go. I think that's like Bavarian food. Of course, we've got Burger King. Everyone loves that. It's a bit quiet, it's just opening up because after the evacuation. We've got KFC. Self-serve. Franklin's Burger. That all looks really good. Got Kroshka Kartoshka, which is all about potatoes. Any type of potato you want, they got it. Of course, we got sushi. My favorite is Tiremok. That is my favorite fast food. All Russian. That's where they make all the crepes. Mediterranean grill. That looks really good too. What's this? Pizza. Chow pizza. And that's this. This is dim sum. That's the last of it. Got sushi and dim sum. Okay, so this is Finsko oha, which is just a creamy Finnish soup, fish soup. Delicious, and that is a crepe. And inside the crepe is bacon. And tried to copy these recipes when I went back to Australia. This is farmer style. You got bacon, mashed potatoes. Oh yeah, fried onions, crispy onions. Oh, and pickles. Oh, it's just so good. Love it. Okay, this is what I got. These are the Himkalaya, and that's tarhun, which is basically like a soft drink made with tarragon. Kind of tastes a bit like root beer. It's my all-time favorite. And these are the Himkalaya, and you pick them up and you eat them upside down. You don't eat the knob, but they are just delicious. These are filled with lamb. And it's got spices and typically a bit of coriander or cilantro. Honestly, these are the best dumplings you're ever gonna get. If you ever find them, you go or make them at home. hypermarket. Now let's see how we can go in. I don't think they love people filming inside, so let's see how we go. Okay, so all the dill and the herbs. Gotta love that. There is everything you can imagine being sold here. Of course, we love our root vegetables. We love our tomatoes. So that's 220 rubles a kilo. Lots of tomatoes. So tons of different cheeses. That's a cheese deli section. All that. So contrary to what everyone is saying, there are no food shortages in Russia at all, anywhere. I think they have more food than we have in Perth. Of course, and here's the cola. A bit contentious. Some people I've met don't seem to like the new cola. They seem to think it's different. Doesn't quite taste the same. What's that? 90 rubles for 1.5 liters. There's another one. So as this is Russia, of course, there's no shortage of alcohol, specifically vodka. Every flavor. What's this? Bielej Bielska, 950 rubles. So you've got all sorts. This bottle of Stollies is 500 rubles. That's like 10 bucks. There you go. The supermarkets are liquor stores too. Okay, so of course there's chocolates. Everything you can imagine. It's the famous Alyonka. There's Milka seems to be very popular here. More chocolate boxes, Raffaello's. So these are like pelmeni, vareniki, dumplings, just frozen. Just goes on and on. Here you go. These are like little pelmeni, just classic Russian dumplings that we love. I've bought these before. I've made these. These are actually really tasty, and I like them a bit bigger. They're not as small as some of the other ones. These himkali, never good as fresh, but hey, you'll take what you get, right? How easy it is. In pelmeni heaven. I love that I don't have to make this at home myself. Oh, I've had this before too. I bought this one that was really tasty too. That's with beef. And you can even have pelmeni with fish. Less common, but definitely is a thing. Wouldn't be Russia without mayonnaise. Let's see, how does this open? There you go, you got Heinz with lemon. Okay, so this one here, that's mayonnaise made from quail eggs. And that's olive oil, and that's made with sour cream or smetana, which is like it. They have way more options than we do. We're lucky to get Hellmann's. It wouldn't be a supermarket if it didn't have, fridge full of ikra, which is just caviar, casually. There you go. Okay, here we go. Look at this. Grapes. In Russia in the middle of winter. It's $240, 240 rubles a kilo. I mean, they're cheaper than our grapes in Australia. Wow. Yum, yum. Pineapple. Ooh, that one's ripe. The one thing I love is all the different ketchups that they have. Come in a bag. They've got so many better flavors. I love this one because it's thick and chunky. They got some for shashlik. That one's tatarski flavor. There's flavor with, they've got basil, garlic, they've got spicy. This one's got dill. That's a dill one. That's the spicy ketchup. That's just regular Heinz. This is super spicy. It just goes on and on and on. Yeah, I've died and gone to ketchup heaven. I'm gonna bring some back with me. Okay, this is the Russian cereal aisle. If you like cereal. Okay, so lots of chips and junk food too. Different flavors. You got like shashlik flavor, that's that one. You got green onion. You've got cheese. You got different ruffles. There you go. Got like a salmon flavored. It's great. So then you line up and you pay. And then you have to go to the terminals there. And then they check your receipts when you go. So they scan all of our stuff that we bought. So you pick up your shopping and you get this code. And you have to put it in the machine. I don't know, is that way at all? Okay, and then one. Okay, good. So that was 500 rubles. And then, whoa, there's the money. What's it doing now? Oh, there's the receipt. Okay, and now they check us at the door. So I think, oh, we need the money back. Yeah, 489 rubles back. I'm glad it's not coming out in coins. There we go. We got some shiny rubles too. We'll figure this out. Hey! Spasiba. All right, that was a shan. Okay, so I will say before we came here, we looked at the traveler's website guidance from the UK government, the Australian, the Canadian one, and besides saying, oh, don't go to Russia, they also said there might be food shortages. As you can see, that is definitely not the case. Russia is full of food. Seem to still have the Uniqlo and H&M signs up, but that's no longer a thing here. Okay, so there you go. This is where you had a lot of the Western brands here. Zara's gone. Pull and Bear. Oh, this is a big Zara. Look at that, it keeps going and going and going. I think it was two. I think it was a Zara men's store and a regular Zara. Coming soon, a new store. There's other shops that are open.